stuff. So Rajamouli has a movie with Ram called Megahira. It's basically a superhero reincarnation type movie. Yeah. I'm with these guys too. I want to see more of Rajamouli's movies. It's just like trying to find a balance too. I don't want it to be like a Rajamouli channel. I want to try to be fair to some of the other Indian cinema. So
yeah, if you go back in his catalog, the less budget and quality it is on that front. But we liked The Fly when we watched it.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
A lot.
That's the eega one.
Yeah,
eega or eega, whichever one.
Yeah, but you can definitely tell there's a huge jump between The Fly and Bahubali, and we love Bahubali.
Bahubali.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And this is the one that was a big recommend today. Was the Yamadanga, which sounds like something my wife's gonna be like, "What?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's Yamadanga." Yes.
Yeah, the Flaccids told me about it. They showed me theirs.
So when you went down the rabbit hole and you did this RR thing or whatever, because Zach sent me screenshots, he's like, "Holy crap!" So because I did too, I was like, "What is happening?" Because I don't think and maybe your chats told you this before. I didn't expect country on the other side of the world to care what I had to say about their movie, especially because I did it like 3 months later after this movie had been out. I wasn't in our theater anymore.
Yeah, right.
Were you guys? I think Ryan Roger Athley said this in his Rising Star update video for you guys. You guys went from like a few hundred subscribers. We're chugging along. I think we had commented back and forth, a couple of times or whatever. Then that stuff happens. Right. And it's like, bam. I mean, what was it? What was that like?
Oh well, it's
great.
A lot of our, and he doesn't want to take credit for it, but every time we've succeeded on YouTube, Zach has played a part in it, and just like this one, he plays a part in it as well. I was on a stream, he reviewed RRR, and he was like, "Yeah, I like this." He did he'll say it himself, he did a very bad review of it because he was totally new to Indian cinema. He's butchering all the names and references and things, and that video is almost. It's probably close to 80K, maybe approaching 90K views on it.
That's crazy.
And it was blowing up, and he's like, "Dude, you got to do that." And usually I message Zach a lot about like, "Yo, you got to do this. We got to jump on Johnny Depp. It's blowing up right now." When our video blew up a little bit about Johnny Depp, I try to get him to do a video. But then, so we like, "Hey, Gator, we have to try out this movie. Worst case scenario, we hate it, and we can maybe get some views on it." But we never thought we would get so many views on it. That's one thing.
It's a great movie too. We're not faking it at all too. And it's actually nice because no one's really accused us of it, but we have people messing with us sometimes. We're like, "Oh, you just fake it, watch it." It's like, dude, this is honestly one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, it's in the top, at least low double digits. And I'm being generous there. Like, I don't want to assume that it's just because it's so recent, recency bias. It's a great, great movie. So I'm glad. If this had turned out to be a crappy movie, sorry, I would not be happy of doing the review we did. Like, I would have been totally honest, and we probably wouldn't have had any of the recurring viewers that we have now. So I'm super happy how it turned out.
If I didn't like it, I probably wouldn't have done the review because I just like it. It's one of those things where I didn't have notes, I didn't have anything. It was totally unplanned. I didn't expect to like it that much, and I had a little gap in time. It's like, all right, I'm just going to throw it out there. And then I could say I did because I'm always complaining that people aren't promoting the good stuff. I'm always trying to find ways to navigate. Yes. Listen, this one's good. This is good. Go see, this and that. I'm like, well, let me just do this and throw it out there. And I think it posted at like 10 o'clock at night or something because I hadn't posted that day. And I was like, whatever. I woke up and I was already at like 1,700 or 2,000 views. And then, of course, India's waking up. So then it went bonkers all day long. And I was like, oh, my gosh. So I'm so excited because I'm happy to learn about someone else's cinema and culture because I obviously, and you guys talk about this all the time on your channel, it's just, and it's made me more curious about others because people have been messaging me about, this Korean movie and this movie. I'm like, okay, well, it's got to be worked into the schedule, my friend. I have a full-time job in life too. But did you get a little bit of that too? I mean, obviously their recommendations, I don't know about you guys, but I had to have notes and I actually have notes and stuff now trying to figure because I'm having a hard time finding a version that has English subtitles and that I have the right movie because there are so many versions that get changed. Yeah.
Oh my God. And also too, and over in India, dude, this is somewhat off topic, I guess, but when you search up these movies on streaming services, aren't you kind of like taken aback sometimes by like the 12 different versions they have of the
Yeah.
exact same movie each time? How many languages, man? It's crazy how many languages they speak
6 or
over there.
8 is the norm. On some
Yeah,
of
it
these.
is. And I agree with you. I don't have notes of it. Maybe Don does, of all the recommendations, but it's actually pretty easy for us because every stream we do, no matter what the topic is, people are
They'll throw you
recommending
something
us
else.
like a
Good
ton
point.
of recommendations. So yeah, we got a endless supply, I suppose. But it's true. We do want to start branching out and reviewing some other stuff too, as long as it fits in the schedule and if there's an audience for it. Because I mean, we're not going to make videos for somebody there's no audience for, you know.
Unlike me, I'll do it for nobody. Go ahead, Don.
Well, and like you were saying, Pops, that you know you're looking for good content, and then good content comes your way. We'll just cover it. It's good, right? Like no matter what. Like Squid Games, I didn't go down a Korean Netflix rabbit hole because of Squid Games.
No.
What I did do is after RRR, then go into other SS Rajamouli movies because they're also on Netflix and they actually looked pretty good as well. But this is quality content, and this is what kind of bothers me about some of the circles we run in on YouTube. And we follow people like Gary from Neurotics and Geeks and Gamers, and I love their content. But at a certain point, when Chris Gore has been the champion for RRR or Triple R, and no one wants to watch it for some reason or doesn't give the time of day, it's kind of like, dude, you guys aren't seeking like good quality. It seems sometimes like you are more complaining about things, and there's tons to complain about. I'm not saying they're lying, they're not lying, but it's like they're focusing on this versus seeing something that could be like amazing. Like this is not like this is a pretty good movie. I mean, it's pretty good. Like you gotta look past a few parts.
Great movie.
You can turn
from
it
start
on
to finish.
But we should make sure Critical Drinker never watches it, because the moment he does, all these people will leave us for him. So we should just be careful.
They will.
Like we don't want. We just make sure he knows this movie sucks. Don't tell Critical Drinker that it's good, because they'll all leave.
Yeah, and it's maybe that anti-British agenda that's in RRR that
good. They'll stay. They'll all just stay away. It's ours. It's ours.
Brits
it's ours.
out of here.
Yeah, we hate them.
We give our Indian people. We give them crap that they're still part of the Commonwealth. We're like, come on, what are you guys doing?
Come on, guys.
Break
There's
free.
enough of you. There's enough of you.
F the English, dude.
Yes, we're terrible. So, Gray's up. So yeah, Phoenix sandwich. We're doing it, man. We're doing it. Zax is here talking about generally the people in our chat can hang, and I get some angry comments, but who doesn't? I don't care about angry comments. I don't care about any of those comments. But I enjoy talking to people about stuff and taking some notes. Zach likes Fat Man. See, Zach's. I'm not going to say that it's really great because it is a mess, but it's fun as well. Pacific 414. Hey, Mike, how you doing? I heard the director wants to make another big budget pan-India science fiction movie with Hrithik Roshan and Ram Charan. Okay.
Who's that? Rajamouli wants to?
I don't know which director he was referring to, so I apologize if I missed it. Yeah.